legend like Will. Big rings like Will.
Suddenly, Will was everywhere.
I score at Will. I'm a legend like Will.
Joe Burrow to the Bengals. Tua Tagovailoa is a Dolphin. Justin Herbert to the Los Angeles Chargers. But perhaps the biggest story out of their first round was Jordan Love becoming a Green Bay Packer and being able to now be the understudy to Aaron Rodgers and maybe the next heir apparent. Now, at first, it shocked me. Why do this? This is a team away from going to the Super Bowl just this last year. I mean, go get a playmaker. Yes, Aaron Rodgers himself on the Pat McAfee show was saying, it's been a while since we've gotten a skilled player. It'd be nice. And then, boom, got what he wished for, only he didn't think it would be his next replacement possibly. And Jordan Love, is a quarterback that he is going to have to sit and learn a little bit. And now here's to say, who's to say that he does become the next great Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, right? Maybe he doesn't. But if he does, and he has the next 4 years, let's realize this. Aaron Rodgers is a year older than Brett Favre was when Aaron Rodgers was drafted to be the understudy and the next heir apparent to Brett Favre. Did Aaron Rodgers finally become that guy? Yeah, he did. And has he gotten older? Has he already won them a Super Bowl? Has he already wanted a new coach and regime to come in? All these things have already happened, and now he's seeing himself become a part of that process. And they could still, package some things together, win another one. That's not to say. But like Adam Schefter said yesterday on social media, that the time is starting to tick for Aaron Rodgers. He is now on the clock instead of the Packers hearsay as to his time there in Green Bay as a quarterback for sure. Now, he was already saying, I can see the 18th hole. In other words, I am at the last stretch of my career. So maybe the 4-year window right there is exactly what the Green Bay Packers are hoping Love will need in order to be the next guy for them and to learn under this system. And this quarterback is a great, great opportunity for any quarterback at that. To talk a little bit more about the first round draft and these quarterbacks and who will have the better career, a lot of the times it is the situation you're in. What if Jordan Love ends up doing way better than Burrow? All because of who he landed to. Now, the Green Bay Packers had to move up to get Love this time. Last time, they actually sat there and waited for Rodgers to come to them. But they didn't have to move too much with Miami. I believe it was at 26. They moved up one or a couple to get Love. It was little. And Miami got a pick or two later on for it. Great move. Was it worth it? At first, it was like, what are you doing? Now I'm starting to think it may be a good move for the future. Now, for a team who's looking at, we're trying to get to Super Bowl right now, maybe not. Can Burrow get to a Super Bowl right now? No. Is he going to learn from someone? Maybe Andy Dalton, maybe not. Is he going to start right away? Maybe not. Is Tua going to start right away? With the hip injury, I would hope not. We have a great quarterback who refused to tank to go get Tua in Fitzpatrick, and we still ended up with him. I love it. We have a great chemistry going on and a team building there in Miami. Good for Tua. I think Greer and Flores got their guy, and they're happy. And with that hip being shown to them that it looks just fine, I think long as he could stay healthy, we're not going to have any problems with Tua. He can come in and when he's ready. As far as Herbert, wouldn't have minded him being a Dolphin. Of course, Burrow was just out of the question. We tried and was continually told no by the Bengals, and rightfully so. So he falls to one after us. The Chargers end up picking up Herbert, which I kind of had the feeling they were after a quarterback. We want Tyrod Taylor. We don't need Cam Newton. Why don't you need Cam Newton and just Tyrod? Because they're going to go after one of these quarterbacks in the draft. And they did a good job of hiding that, I think. And Miami, too, of just saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and that's part of the game. But again, love being a Green Bay Packer. Sometimes it's just about the best opportunity and the people who are around you who are willing to work. Is that to say that Aaron Rodgers is going to put all his investments into helping Love, be the next guy? No. And he didn't have to. That's not his job. His job is to come in and show everybody who he is, and that is the leader of the team and the guy that can take him to the ship. This just in. I'm Jay White II. Thank you. Hey there, sports fans. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Get more of This Just In.